start the party.
From hottest topics in the news to one-on-one interviews and all the hit tunes you want to hear, this is What's Hot.
It is What's Hot with Shimei Cook. I am Shimei Cook. Happy New Year. We are in the building, and I got my guest co-host Faith Oates in the building. What's going on, Faith? How you doing?
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? What I tell you before that? This is my show.
Oh, okay.
This is my show.
There we go. This is not your show.
This is Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? It's Faith Oates' show.
Uh-huh.
I'm your host, Faith Oates.
Uh-huh.
And my co-host.
Oh, co-host.
Shimei Cook.
Uh-huh.
He's here with me today.
Okay.
We already,
Well, first of all, Happy New Year, Faith. Happy first, spring semester. We are back. We are live. We are in person. The internet is somewhat working now, so we are still a bit. But if you're listening to us live on NCCU AudioNet, we are live here, coast to coast, syndicated radio. I am back. I am better. As every show, we got you covered with the hot headlines, the hot report, and as well we got Hanith, the freshman president today, class president. He's that's actually Faith's cousin.
Yes.
So he'll be here later in the show, so make sure you guys tune in to that later at 1:15 at the top of the hour in the second hour of the show. But first, we're gonna start the show off as we do all the time with some positivity, giving someone the credit they deserve for being great. It's called The Hot Spotlight, and it is next, right after Rich Baby Daddy, Drake featuring Sexy Red and SZA. Rich Baby Daddy, Drake featuring Sexy Red and SZA right here. NCCU audience. What's up with Shimei Cook? I'm Shimei Cook. Got my guest co-host Faith Oates. She thinks this is her show today, but it's really not. But thank you so much, Faith, for coming on the show today. And let's start the show off with some positivity as we do every show in the segment called The Hot Spotlight. So it's 2024, and Christmas Day, the Color Purple came out. I went to go see the Color Purple, and I've been seeing their press tour. They went all over the place, and who has a great season right now? Fantasia. So I'm gonna give the hot spotlight to Fantasia. Fantasia did. She played the role of Celie in the Color Purple, and she did the role on Broadway, and she said in the press that this role was for her, and no other person should have played it, because the way she played it and the way the story was, I cannot see anybody else playing this role. And she's been on different presses. Her fashion has been on point. Whoever her stylist is, they've been doing a good job. And then she did the national anthem at the college football championship too. So Fantasia is doing her thing, and I give her major props. Because she's doing her thing, and I want more music from Fantasia though. I need some new music coming out, but she doesn't need to do music because she's already an icon, and big things, and she was nominated for a Golden Globe, and hopefully she gets a nomination for an Oscar as well. But Faith, who's your hot spotlight going to?
I've been really sitting here. Okay, but I want to give the hot spotlight to my mom. I love you.
Aww.
She has been doing such, good things by herself.
Yeah.
It's just been a lot going on, and she's just so strong, and she always has my back. It's been a lot going on with me, personally.
Yep.
And for her to be on my side the whole time and supporting me, the late night calls. Latoya, I love you. I love you so much.
That is so sweet. Listen, the world needs more positivity, especially in 2024. We need more positivity in our lives, and that's what we're here for. That's why I created this show, so we can spread the love, spread the awareness. Up next is the hot headlines. In the hot headlines, we got some people on the NCCU football team, they transferring. This football team is looking really rough. I'm just saying, that's none of my business, but I digress. Here's Victoria Monet on My Mom is What's Up with Shimei Cook.
You're listening to What's Hot on NCCU AudioNet.
It's What's Hot with Shimei Cook. I am Shimei Cook. I got my guest co-host Faith Oates in the building. What's going on, Faith?
Hey. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I feel like
It's my show, but it's okay.
It's really not your show, but I digress because you really think this is your show, and it is really not because
Why can't we just have this moment?
This moment is not. It's everybody has their seasons.
It's okay. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. You know what?
everybody
You
has
ain't-
their
you ain't-
season.
you
Yeah,
ain't.
I always see him. I'm
No,
Shimei.
you always eat.
I'm Shimei. I'm a big guy, so of course I'm eating all the time. But I digress. Let's get into. I can't stand you. Let's get into these hot headlines. Here we go.
The news. I got news.
Here we go.
I don't go there.
Well, it is what's hot with Shimei Cook, so we go there all the time.
These are the stories heating up in the news.
Someone is not doing their job correctly because this is blasphemous. I'm sorry.
This is Hot Headlines
Allegedly.
Okay.
on What's Hot.
If you guys, okay, first of all, Faith is shocked about that intro. Look, if you see her, if you're watching us on our digital, when I post it later, Faith is every time you have the best reaction to that intro. You have the best reaction to that. Every time I play it, everybody is like shocked about that intro. It's a dope intro though.
It's a dope intro.
It's a dope intro.
It's just like, ooh.
But you know that's me though.
That is
That's
you.
exactly.
But it
It's
was just
me.
like, oh, okay. Let me put my hair back for a second.
As I digress, because I'm a mess. But let's get into these hot headlines. So over the fall break, what's a fall break, winter break, whatever you want to call it, winter break. A lot of NCCU players announced that they are either transferring or they are going into the NFL draft. So over the winter break, a few NCCU star football players announced that they will be entering the transfer portal or entering the NFL draft after a 9-3 record season this past season. Among the players who will be transferring is star wide receiver Devin Smith, star defensive back Khalil Baker, who's transferring to Elon, and DN Kendrick DeJour, if I'm pronouncing that right, who's going to it's called Coffeyville Community College, and then that's just to name a few. There's a few other people as well, and then among the people who are entering the draft are star quarterback Davius Richard and Latrell Mulkey Collard. Yeah, good for them. Good for them because those are very talented brothers on the field and off the field. They're very intelligent because Davius, I think, is going for his master's right now. And this is a rebuilding year for Central because you lost a lot of key players especially after that loss that they did in the FCS playoffs that they had. And you guys just ran the championship 2 years ago, HBCU national championship. I don't know. You'll see when it comes to the transfer, because we're going to get transfers as well and recruiting. We'll see. But this is definitely going to be a rebuilding because you got to get a new quarterback. That offense ran by Davius. It went through Davius. So
I have so much faith in them.
You see that? No pun intended. No pun intended.
I have so much faith in them. I think we're going to do really good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people going to transfer portal around, the states, and so I feel like we're going to grab a good few.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of everybody, that's leaving and trying to move up from there.
Yeah. We'll see. Speaking of HBCU, FAMU coach Willie Simmons announced that he is taking a job at Duke as the running back coach. So the Florida A&M head coach Willie Simmons resigned to become the running backs coach at Duke University after his record. Simmons was 45-13 in 5 seasons with the Rattlers, including a 12-1 record that culminated a Celebration Bowl victory this season. I really don't understand. After like I just said, it really don't make sense. Why you see it with Deion, now you see it with Coach Simmons. Why are you going to a PWI after you are winning at HBCUs? That's what really pisses me off because you're supposed to be with the culture. You're supposed to, want to uplift. It's about developing men. It's not one about winning games. But in the end, it is about winning games. And if you just won a national HBC championship, so that makes no sense that you just won a national HBCU championship and you're going to a PWI. And Duke's football is really not that well. They're good for basketball, but their football is not that well, and it's kind of concerning. I hope this is not a trend, because we see this in two consecutive years after folks are winning at the HBCU level. Now they want to go to PWIs and help them. I don't want to make it a black and white situation, but like HBCU need more love. We need more talented coaches to help these players develop, because like I just mentioned in the other segment, in the other story, we got two great players going into the draft. We need to develop these players to go into the draft to prepare for the NFL and the pros.
I also want to say this. It's one thing for you to leave another school to be a head coach somewhere else.
Exactly. You're going to be a running backs coach.
I will support you for you got to feed the family. But for you to go from a head coach to basically an assistant coach for one position, it's kind of weird looking, but I hope everybody wins. As well. Yeah. I digress. All right. In other news, 21 people were injured after an explosion in a hotel in Texas. So Fort Worth, Texas, a hotel, a Sandman Signature Hotel in Fort Worth, Texas, was 21 people were injured. It was an explosion. It was 20 stories high, and it was about 245 rooms in there. It was a alleged gas leak, according to a spokesperson in the Fort Worth Fire Department. So hopefully everybody, nobody died. That's a good thing. Hopefully nobody died as reported. So sending our thoughts and prayers, everybody makes it out safe and healthy. But that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yeah, I'm praying for a nice, beautiful healing process.
Yeah, healing energy.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. It is a lot. Absolutely. Up next, we got the Hot Report. Faith, what we got coming up in the Hot Report? According to the Hot Report, it looks like I'm a hot topic.
You are a hot topic this time.
This time.
And we really need to get into what you got going on.
Oh, my God.
Cat Williams, everybody.
My God. That was
a lot.
That's a lot. Uncle Shay and Kat they got a lot to say.
A lot of back and forth.
It
was funny though. I enjoyed it.
It was hilarious. I was here for it.
I truly enjoyed it.
Oh, who does it? Who does it?
Because I was sitting there with my popcorn and my drink.
Oh, that's 2 hours and 46 minutes that I don't want back. I don't want back. That's a good way to start the year. But we'll talk about it more, because I'm a hot topic as well. But first, his Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red. It's NCCU Audio Net. It's What's Up with Shimei Cook. SZA, Kill Bill. What's up with Shimei Cook here on NCCU Audio. Now I got my guest co-host Faith Oates in the building. What's going on, Faith? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Faith is a little nervous because she's about to do the Hot Report, but you're gonna do good, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get into your intro. It's time for the Hot Report. Let's go.
Let's go.
This your girl Faith and Marie Oates.
From pop culture to all the news at NCCU, this is the Hot Report
We're in this together. We're growing together.
on What's Hot.
Okay.
Turn it up.
Yes, we're in this together. We're growing together, Faith, right?
Yes. That is my favorite line to say. I say that all the time.
I like that line. Yeah, because yesterday I made the intro and Faith was, because I asked Faith, because I knew Faith had a YouTube channel, so I had to get sound bites from her YouTube channel to put in the intro. I was like, Faith is very entertaining. She is very interesting. If you need to go give Faith Oates a follow on Instagram. She's very creative and she's very funny at that as well.
Yeah, I need to get back into my YouTube game because a lot of people say that. It's like, oh,
it's just I get that because I'm funny, but it's like it's too much. It's like so much to put it in one place. That's why I have the show because it's productive.
But like I'm a perfectionist, so I like cutting stuff out because I know I'd be acting a little too much.
The thing is, I have to get, and we're trying to stalling here, but I like that because I'm a perfectionist too, but at the same time, this is live.
Yeah.
And especially in my industry, like once it's live, once it's out, you can't go back and say it. So let's keep moving forward.
But you're doing. I just want to say that you're doing such a great job. I'm so proud.
Oh, thank you so much, Faith. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, Faith, what's in the hot report? Tell us what's in this hot report.
The hot report. Let's start off good.
Yeah.
NCCU media personality Shimei Cook announced that he's leaving NCCU after 2024 spring semester. Now, what's going on with that?
Okay, so yeah, I'm a hot topic. So over break, I made my decision to go to another HBCU because I was presented with the opportunity, another radio opportunity, to go have a bigger show on a bigger platform, and be me. Recently, I put out a statement. I was trending on Fizz. That's what the people were saying. I was trending on Fizz and stuff, and people didn't care. Like I didn't do that for that because I made a statement because people saw that I wasn't really active as I was last year because I'm not really happy here. I wouldn't say I'm not happy here. Just like I just don't like the vibe anymore. It's not the same as it was the year before. And I can't do things that I want to do because there are certain people in their respective. And I said this in my press release. And there's certain people in their respective positions that are not. I don't. How do I put this in the right way? I'm not too fond of them in a great light, and I'm not trying to run from the situation, but when a position opened up for me to go to another institution and be me on a bigger platform with more resources and more opportunities, I took it, and it's at HBCU, and people. I hope people don't think I'm going to a PWI. It's definitely in the HBCU. I said that in the press release as well. And a lot of things people don't know. I see in our generation, reading is fundamental. Once people say Shimei's leaving, that's what I'm leaving the NCCU. People just went, when they saw me, like Thesha, the Miss sophomore, Thesha Johnson saw me yesterday. She said, Shimei, I thought you were leaving. I was like, we read the press release, read the statement. I said, this would be my last semester. The reason why I'm staying. This is my last semester. One, I have an apartment and my lease isn't up. It is not up until July, so I really can't leave. Yeah, we don't want to break the lease. And also, I have other obligations that I want to do here. I'm helping people with their stuff. There's a debate club coming soon. I want to do that, and there's other things that I want to do. Finish off strong. I want to finish this show off strong. I did not want to just get up and leave this show because I help build this network and build rapport and build relationships because of this show. And I'm really grateful for what Central in this institution has really provided me, and I'm very grateful. And Central will always have a place in my heart. I will definitely come back for homecomings and all that stuff, but definitely I will love coming back. But enough of me. I don't, and even as being a journalist, I don't like being a story. But like I said, the reason why I made the story before, the reason why I said that, because people saw that I wasn't going to functions and I wasn't happy. They saw my mood. I started backing up on stuff. So they saw. So I put two and two together, and yeah, that's how things went. So
I am gonna say this though.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're trying to finish off strong because he is also my brand ambassador. So we got a lot of projects coming up too.
Yes,
and I'm just happy that I seen you grow, and I'm glad that you're growing to do bigger things.
Yes.
And I'm just so proud.
And I would announce the school that I'm going to later in the semester on the show. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And yeah, that's That's my little reaction to, me. I'm not even on Fist, but I saw the type of people who are saying stuff, and people are mean. Lord have mercy.
Really mean.
Me, I don't give a damn.
2024.
2024, we're telling the truth.
We telling the truth. But
Just like Cat Williams is.
Cat Williams is telling we all about truth and releasing the statements today.
Yes.
And today we're about to report Cat Williams recently called out comedians in a viral podcast interview with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp in a 2 hour and 46 minutes.
It's crazy. That's longer than the Marvel movie.
No, it really is. No, you're right.
The longest Marvel movie was 3 hours.
Yeah, the longest Marvel
And
movie.
you're hitting close to it. But guess what?
What?
Just like a Marvel movie,
Uh-huh.
I tuned in.
Yeah, we always tuned in.
He first said that Cedric the Entertainer stole one of his jokes.
Yeah, we have audio for that. Here it is.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Cat 30 times. I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that?
Cat Williams, the bust him in the stomach is crazy. It is crazy.
But he's standing on business.
On big business.
Apparently, Cedric said that he did not steal the joke.
Yeah.
And that he did the joke a year before he even met Cat.
I just don't like comedy, but the thing is, that's another thing. Comedians always steal each other's jokes. Like that, I don't understand what's the big deal. I get originality. People want their own stuff, but at the same time, it's really not that serious to bring it up. But
it's not that serious. But I know with me, I have somebody recently stole something
definitely.
of mine.
Okay, yeah, okay. You have a fair point. Okay, I'm looking at that perspective because I would be pissed if someone tried to copy this show or something that I did.
And
allegedly, because this is not proven. This is because
not proven, but allegedly. I know with me, if I worked hard on something and I take pride in something that I do, and I see somebody try to rip it off, I'm gonna say a few words. I'm gonna be like, hey, But if they didn't respect it, then I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be Cat Williams. I'm gonna talk Johnny too.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
He also said some things about Steve Harvey.
Yeah, and we got audio for that.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
Over KB.
Oh, that was a lie. He talked.
The thing is, though, Steve Harvey doesn't need to be a movie star. He even said in his he says it multiple times, even with the interview that he did with Shannon Sharp, which major props to Shannon Sharp for getting this interview. He's doing really great things with his podcast. Steve Harvey wanted to be on television. He wanted to, host stuff, and he's doing great things. He got his own radio show. He hosts Family Feud, and he's an Emmy Award-winning, television host. So, I don't think, movies was not Steve Harvey's thing.
It's not everybody's thing. Everybody doesn't need to be in a movie.
Exactly.
I actually like the fact that he did something separate.
Yeah.
I love watching Steve Harvey.
Yes, he's really entertaining to see on television. See the difference between television and movies. And Chris Rock said this. to Steve Harvey, or some comedian said this Denzel said this to Steve Harvey. When you watch someone on TV, you're letting them into your home.
Exactly.
When you go to movies, they're going out their way to see you.
Exactly.
So they're going to see you. When it comes to TV, you're letting them into your home.
And now,
yeah,
let's just keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Family Feud more that it's a black man standing there and he's hosting.
Exactly.
I did not know what Family Feud was until Steve Harvey came onto the scene and did his big one. So I respect it.
Yeah.
He's staying in his own lane.
He said, and what is a man unit? Like he said, like he making the scene.
I didn't know it was a man unit.
I didn't know that was a man unit, allegedly, because I don't know, because everybody has hair on top of their head at one point.
Yeah,
but
I didn't know it was a man unit, but it was cute. It was cute to me. I thought it was really nice. I didn't know it was fake.
All right. What else did he say?
He also spoke about Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I didn't really agree with this one, but here's what he said.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing?
You know, I don't understand that. First of all, let's fact check this. Kevin Hart definitely sold out comedy stores. He sold out before his deals and stuff in movies. He sold out Carla's comedy store in New York. And Kevin really, like, he wasn't given anything. If you actually watch the documentary and that he did with Chris Rock that Kat was alluding to, it shows that his TV show failed. Like he was in the middle, like while they were about to release his TV show, the pilot, they said, no, we're going to cancel your show. Immediately, right before he was about to step on stage and introduce the show, he said, no, we're going to cancel your show. I think it was NBC or ABC canceled his show right before it even began. And that's tough. And he literally, Cat Williams, you're definitely wrong about. He was definitely wrong about Kevin Hart. And you know, Kevin Hart, he used to. Charlamagne the God said this on the Breakfast Club on Monday. Kevin Hart used to do newsletters and ask for people's emails and do newsletters. Oh, here, I'm going to be at this city. I'm going to be at this city. Make sure you come see me. And he paved the way for other comedians like Tiffany Haddish and other comedians and put them on the game. And you know, the right way. And he worked very hard. And I give major props to Kevin Hart because he's one of the hardest workers man in comedy.
I am agreeing with everything that you said. In my household, Kevin Hart is the top comedian in our household as of right now.
Yeah.
So to see him get bashed, it hurts me because I have seen him grow. There has been, you know, I watched the documentary too.
Yeah, with Chris Rock, right? On
Chris
Netflix.
Rock,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched that too when I was bored one day, and I really do not feel like he's a plant. I feel like he really worked hard for his spot.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody should just give him his flowers because he has had a rough time.
He sure
the
did.
past
Yes.
few years. And I just feel like, you know, let's just give him a break. Let's just give him, you know, his spotlight.
And the shady part is that his ex-wife is going on tour with Kat.
Going on tour with Kat. And, you know what?
Yeah, we digress.
I pray for blessings.
Yeah, we digress. All right, he said something else. He says Cat Williams is going to roll, but what else did he say?
Cat also accused Ludacris of being in the Illuminati.
Yeah, here's what he said. This is funny.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Cat Williams. Now, one person ended up with a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife that's never done a... Remember I told you that if I say that, it applied to 7 people?
Yes.
It's part of what they give you.
You know, Cat Williams, Cat Williams. You know, this fool is a mess. When it comes to Ludacris, I don't know. It's kind of true because when you look at Fast and Furious, why you think they were making all these Fast and Furious movies?
See,
the math is mathing.
And they're about to make another one.
Yes, they are.
And they're about to do a spinoff.
Yep.
I read about that somewhere. You know, yeah, I'm just going to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one, the math is mathing on that one.
Math is mathing. And
yeah,
it's quick math, too.
For real. We don't even need a calculator. But he said some stuff about Diddy, too. And here's what he said. This is my favorite moment. This is the favorite moment of the whole show. Here it is.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know.
This is why that's the best moment. Cause Shannon's reaction is really what's had me. That's what really had me. And then the fact that it's so many people that he mentioned. He mentioned T.D. Jakes, Tyler Perry, Ricky Smiley. But we picked these ones because these are the top moments. But that P. Diddy one, P. Diddy liked the party, and you got to tell him no. You got to tell him no.
It's getting real out here because a lot of things is coming out
about Diddy.
And that just
all alleged because he's innocent until the proven guilty, but allegedly. Yep.
It's just this right here, what he said, it's just the icing on the cake.
Yep.
And I don't think I want a slice of that cake. I am not. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it was very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
And if you didn't read between the lines,
you missed it. Yeah. Listen, and before we moved on, this interview, I think it was comedy purposes, but it was also some information. If, like Faith said, you got to read between the lines because he said some very valuable stuff about the entertainment industry that people really need to listen to.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't seen Cat Williams either. I haven't been seeing
him. And he
him.
barely does interviews.
Yeah, he barely does interviews. So you could tell he really needed to get some stuff off his chest. And I'm happy that, he can release that because, it's a tough world out here.
I recommend watching the full show or listening to the full show. It's 2 hours and 46 minutes that you do not
want to miss.
Not want to miss, and you wouldn't want back. All right.
But on to some great news.
Another
Congratulations
news.
Are in order, people.
Yeah.
Hailey Bailey, that's her name right.
Hailey Bailey, yeah.
Hailey Bailey.
Uh-huh.
Reveals she and a YouTuber, DDG, recently welcomed a baby boy named Halo.
Congratulations to them.
Here is what DDG had to say about his baby boy.
Allie had a baby together. I wouldn't have chose no other person in the world to have a child with. We learning she's a great mom. Before the baby come out, you a little scared. Then once he come out and then you take him home and it's like, damn, he really here. But something just kick in. You just know what to do. It's crazy.
Major props. First of all, Hailey try to hide it as much as she can. That's number one. She hid it pretty well because you saw on the red carpet. You saw TMZ. TMZ was on that like no tomorrow. She tried to hide it. She really couldn't hide it. But at the same time, I think we should respect their privacy. Her privacy, and he said that they're not going to post his face anytime soon.
I respect that.
And I respect that, as they should.
Especially how she came up and how I've been knowing her since she was a Disney star.
Yeah.
So
I remember her from that Tyler Perry movie with
yes.
what's the name? Her what's his name? Shoot.
I remember her from the Tyler Perry movie. I remember her from Austin and Alley.
Austin and Alley, yeah. And people really remember both of them. Her Chloe and Halle from Grownish. That's what.
Grownish.
That's when they really started.
So I totally get and understand why they would like to do that. The first thing that I thought of when they told us the name was Halo.
That's what I say. I wonder because Beyonce is one of them that founded them, and she's part of their her label, Parkwood Entertainment. So that's good because major props. I wonder if Beyonce's the godmother or something.
That would be so.
That would be so dope.
That would be so dope.
But I think it's timing too because she did the Little Mermaid over the summer. She probably got pregnant right after the Little Mermaid was finished.
Yeah,
because that's this timing. Yeah.
Yeah, I also feel like she deserves to have her shine.
Yes.
Too. So
starting a family.
Yeah, starting a family, and she's doing a lot of stuff. I feel like she wants it to be about her. Let's give her. She just came out with Color Purple too.
Yes,
so.
True. All right, last story.
Jonathan Majors breaks silence in the first interview since guilty verdict.
Yeah, we got audio. What he said. Here's first audio.
Afraid, and I'm standing there, and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible?
What's interesting about the jury's verdict, it's so nuanced because they're saying you didn't intend to injure her.
Right.
But the result of your recklessness injured her.
Right.
Were you reckless?
I was reckless with her heart.
Reckless with her heart is crazy.
Reckless with her heart is crazy, but he did share that he was both shocked and afraid after hearing the guilty verdict last month. He also addressed his ex-girlfriend, Grace, say her last name.
Grace Jabari.
Injuries because she did allegedly have a finger and some other injuries.
Here's the audio of his reaction to the injuries.
What happened?
She went to grab the phone. I held the phone. I pulled the phone back. She came on top of me, squeezed my face, slapped me. That's all I remember.
So she ends up with a 1-inch cut behind her ear.
Laceration, yes, ma'am.
Fractured finger.
Yeah.
How did those injuries come about?
I wish to God I knew. That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
But you're confident you didn't cause
I have no
them.
question.
This okay, I'm not trying to be a Dr. Umar, but this is what happens when you're with a white woman. They always take her side, and he wasn't in the wrong, but it's 2 misdemeanors. He's not going to go to jail, and he's not going to have anything.
You know what I find really funny though?
What?
And I know, to break the ice because it's kind of intention.
Yeah.
He is getting replaced for his movie role on
Marvel. Yeah.
But his first interview was with ABC, and that's both under Disney.
The mouse.
I thought
that's kind of. Look, you're smart. A lot of people don't know a lot about that because ABC is owned by Disney. That's owned by the mouse.
So I really enjoyed his role, but he has a lot going on. I hope he takes some time and heal from that because that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that was the hot report. Coming up at the top of the hour, we got the hot mix of the day, and Hanif, the freshman class president, is going to be here on What's Up with Shimei Cook. It is what it is. Good job, Faith. Good job.
Thank you.
You did a good job. Okay. You don't have to worry because you were a little nervous.
I was not little. I was really big.
All right, but you're good. Yeah. It's What's Up with Shimei Cook. It's What's Up with Shimei Cook. I am Shimei Cook. I got my guest co-host Faith Oates in the building. What's going on, Faith?
Hey!
This girl. And we got a special guest in the building today. Freshman class president here at NCCU. It's Hanif Hireman. How you doing, Hanif? How you doing? Ironman. Greetings and salutations. I'm sorry about that. Happy New Year. Happy spring semester. How you doing, bud?
Doing real good. I'm really excited for this new year. I'm ready for these events to happen. I'm really accepted. 4.0 GPA. That's
Oh,
the goal for the
as you
semester.
should, as you should. This is strive for greatness. This is the Black excellence here at the
Excellence is everything. Shout out Rashad.
Excellence is everything. First of all, talk about what made you want to come to Central. You know, I know you're related to Cam, and you're related to Cam Emery, who's the president here at Central, SGA president, and you're related to Faith. Did they persuade you to come here?
Yeah, Faith didn't persuade me, but Cam actually did.
Okay.
So he persuaded me. He was a senior at this time. I was a freshman.
Okay.
And I wasn't really interested in college all that much, or wasn't really looking into going to HBCU.
Yep.
But then he was part of this Black Culture Club, and Cam was really gun ho and strong on making me want to go to HBCU.
Gotcha.
And then when he came to Central, he'd always FaceTime me, show me what's going on and stuff. Then I finally came down here for a homecoming.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 22. Yeah, 22.
Last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he took me around, stuff like that. You know, he was a vice president at that time, and I just really had an amazing time to feel like a family when I was here. Like, I felt so welcomed here, so I was like, this is where I need to be.
Yeah, so you got any questions, Faith?
Oh, no, I was...
okay.
Are you enjoying Central?
Yeah, I actually am. Central has been amazing. I was thinking about this last night. Me and my roommate and then our two friends, we were just sitting down there playing spades or eating chicken Alfredo. It's it's such a beautiful thing.
HBCU thing.
HBCU is just crazy. I love it.
So first of all, you played. I'm looking. I do my research because I am a journalist. And you played baseball.
Yeah.
You played baseball. So I know we don't have a baseball here, but do you still have aspirations to play?
Yeah, I love baseball.
Okay.
That's just something I grew up on. I've been playing since I was 4 or 5 years old.
Gotcha.
But I would love for them to bring it back. But
if we get the money, if we barely got money for Wi-Fi, what makes you think we got money for a baseball team? But I digress. Huh? What you say?
The Wi-Fi gonna get fixed.
The Wi-Fi's gonna get fixed.
One day at a time, one step at a time.
Yeah, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. Okay.
Hopefully, if someone wanna sponsor us, give some money for the baseball team, I would love that.
Perfect. That's good. So what made you want to join the SGA? Did Cam persuade you to join the SGA? Because you ran a strong campaign. You did a great job. And you did a strong campaign. You also ran with Miss Freshman, as well as I know you guys you don't work together because she's on the Rotary Court and you are on the council. But how did that work? Talk about the campaigning process.
So for when I wanted to join SGA, it was actually when I came for homecoming.
Gotcha.
And I was with Cam the whole time. At that time, he's vice president. So I was around SGA and I saw everything they was doing on campus during homecoming. I was like, man, this is so crazy. Because where I'm from, the student government for high school or anything like that didn't exist for real.
Gotcha.
There was not much of that. They didn't really care for that. There was no funding. There was no events, no nothing. But when I came to campus, I was like, this is such a crazy thing because I've never seen this before. Students are actually putting an impact on campus. I've never heard of anything like this before. So I was like, this is something definitely I want to do. For my campaign process, I was thinking I was playing it for a minute. I was because Different World is my favorite show based off the
Black Code. Okay.
Yeah, and it's HBCU and stuff like
HBCU.
that. And so we as freshmen we go into this a new world because college is no other.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Especially at HBCU. So it's let me do a different world because it's a different world we're stepping into. And for my campaign process, I was just trying to get connected with as many people as I could. One thing I started doing, just greeting everybody, just saying, hey, how you doing? I walk past them. I won't have no sit down conversation, but I'll make sure to say, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? A little quick, and it worked out well.
Did Cam give you any pointers?
Nah, he wasn't allowed to give me any pointers.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But around campaign season, I don't think we really talked at all. The only time we saw each other was for events that they hosted. So that's the only time we really talked.
Okay.
Yeah, I know with SGA, they really told us, because I work with them, they really told us we cannot, help out as much as we want to.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that was really hard for everybody, but we had to show we was not really interested in that. We just had to say hey, y'all doing such a great job. Okay, and then walk past. We could not.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really much of a speaking. I'd see Cam, he see me, but so we keep it pushing because one we're cousins, so we don't want people thinking oh yeah, he won because he cheated. You know what I'm saying? So
okay,
we want to keep it smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm running, and then if you vice president or not president, I'm sorry, but president at that time, it's gonna look weird. So we just not gonna speak.
And I want to apologize because you really made a name for for yourself.
Yeah.
That's really good. A lot of people, sometimes they like to use what they got, but you really did a good job doing it.
Yeah, and then you're also part of the African American Male Initiative. Talk about that.
Yeah, so also with Cam, he was a part of the African American Male Initiative program.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, you should check this out. He sent me the thing, and then Jalen Spooner had sent me an email, and it was an application process, and then a little resume thing we all had to do. And we got selected around like the end of my senior year, like my second semester. And they was like, look, we're interested, boom, boom, boom. Then we came down super early. We came down like August 1st, 2nd.
Gotcha.
And we was doing it was a bridge week. We did like a lot of community service. We helped people move in. And we also just did a lot of connecting. Then we had people come in teaching us like kind of what like college is gonna be like. And then like kind of the expectations we have as black men, you know what I'm saying? It's like people don't usually like look like, oh yeah, he's gonna succeed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you see a black man just like, you know what I'm saying? You the trash. So, but the whole point of that is just like the African American Male Initiative program, just like help boost the image of black men and like actually create men.
Okay.
There's a lot of us, there's a lot of boys, you know what I'm saying? But African American Male Initiative makes you a man.
Okay, now that's a good. Hey, that should be the slogan. The African AMI. Will you become a man?
It definitely does push you. It definitely does.
Talk about your your council. You got Mackenzie Carmichael as your VP, and you also got the rest of your council as well. Talk about what you guys have done so far, you and Mackenzie and your rest of your council.
So for this first semester, it was a little chill because of situations that were going on campus personally with me, and then other people as well.
Okay.
So it was a little slow, but we had a few events. We had a movie event, then we had it was a little fun event. It was not as much as I wanted to do my first semester, but definitely this second semester, like we've more locked in. Like we're trying to do more videos, pushing out on our social media.
Yeah.
We're trying to have more events on campus, offer more community service hours, because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I see that you guys have the Dress to Success thing on Instagram. I like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We definitely want to push that. That came from my chief of staff, Rashad, because he's always like really dressed for the press. Like I remember first Fried Chicken Wednesday when I met him, he had a suit on.
Yeah.
And so he's like, he really wants to push like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not gonna respect you if you got some bogus clothes on, but if you got a suit and stuff like that, business, casual, professional, people gonna respect you more. They're going, hey, who's that?
Faith can tell you. I did that last year.
Yes.
Yep.
Because it draws attention to you. Because it's just like, hey, who is that? He fresh. You know what I'm saying? But also, it's a respect thing.
And it's also you stand out. You're not fitting into the stereotype. Oh, he's got the sweats. You got dreads. No offense, but I'm just saying, like the typical black boy. You know, you're not fitting into the stereotype. You're making a name for yourself, and that's what it's all about. Especially here at a campus like this at the HBCU.
Dress for Success Wednesday. We're gonna try to keep that going because, especially for like the black men, I want to see more black men wearing suits on campus because it just a lot of people won't respect us because like we have hoodie on or we wearing sweats or something like that. But like I know people that wear hoodie on, got a do rag, all that stuff 4.0.
True.
That'd be the smartest people on campus. You know what I'm saying? They just don't wear the typical business casual.
And that comes with corporate world as well. They make it seem like the way you dress is the way that you present you are as a person. You can't judge the book by its cover
at all. Because man, that'd be the smartest people.
Yep. And let's talk about what's your plans for your administration this semester.
This semester, I won't say what we're gonna do. Just be active on the social media page. But just know we're trying to push stuff out like 3 times a week on our social media page.
Okay.
So you're gonna be seeing something every week.
Consistency. This is what we want. Good. Okay.
Yes, and then there's also some things we're gonna talk about like on Mondays. Talk about things that's going around on campus and in our town and stuff. Because right now they're trying to take away financial aid and put the driver's license age up to 21.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying, that's something we're gonna talk about on Monday. Just bring more awareness every Monday. So awareness Mondays and stuff. And then just go more active with our freshman class. You know what I'm saying? Go around asking them questions. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah. Well, you'll see. All right. So spring semester, everybody likes to rerun, and elections come out, people run again, and it's election season. How about that? Are you planning to rerun?
When it comes to re-election and stuff like that, I like to keep it very discreet. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna see when you see. I don't really like to tell people like when I'm doing. I like to keep things to myself.
Gotcha.
And then when it happens, you're like, oh, okay.
It happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Close
well, if you wanna break the news here, the mic is always open.
Or come to promote your campaign. The mic is always here.
I'll definitely let you know. You'll be one of the first people I let.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Hanif. Hanif Ironman. Thank you so much for coming on What's Up. Up next, we got the hot question of the day. Let's get your take on this, too. You got New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is get closer with God. So spending more time.
Amen.
Spending more time in my Bible, getting more into the Word.
Praise God.
That is my New Year's resolution. That's just gonna be my resolution every year. Just find a new way to get closer to God every single day.
Look at you. Look, he's smart, educated. He's blessed, black, and highly favored. That's what I say. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Hanif, for coming on. It's What's Up with Shimei Cook.
Appreciate you.
It's What's Up with Shimei Cook. That was Beyonce Sorry right here on NCCU Audio Net. We are back. I got my girl Faith Oates with me as guest co-host. What's going on, Faith?
Hey, y'all. It's still my show for right now.
It's your show, but I digress. But let's get into this hot question of the day. So recently I put out the poll on my Instagram, as I do every show, every week. We have the show at my Instagram at Shimei Cook TV for the hot question of the day. And the hot question of the day for today is, do people still make New Year's resolutions? And according to the poll, 76 people say yes, and 24% of the people say no. Faith, what's your take on this question?
I am with the people that say yes. I am a type of person that makes New Year's resolutions. I do not share my New Year's resolutions because I feel like if I speak it to other people, it might not happen. And then I don't want nobody coming to me saying, hey, Faith, you did not live up to that New Year's resolution you said. Now, I save it, I put it in the notes. And when I'm done and I accomplish my New Year's resolution, I'm like, look, y'all.
It's resolution, not revolution.
You get what I'm saying. y'all got it.
Whoa. I say I do, because I want to have plans for the new year. So, because New Year, how about this? I don't have aspirations for the new year, not resolutions. Of course, I want to always get to the bag, always, make my money and you do what I love, but also I have to be realistic with these type of things as well.
I think that's where people fall off at.
Exactly.
You have to be realistic with yourself. Yeah. If you know you're not about to wake up at 7 a.m. to go run that mile,
be realistic.
Be realistic.
Yep.
When you're realistic, that's how you can really follow through with your goals for the year.
And that's the thing. People are making these irrealistic goals, especially in our generation.
Yes.
And get mad when it don't happen, and they like to point fingers.
Yes.
And that's not fair.
And I know me.
Mm-hmm.
I know I do not like waking up early in the morning to go to the gym. I do not want to work out, and it would be aching all day. So that's not about to be
your ministry.
That's not my ministry.
Exactly.
I can go later on the day.
Yeah.
And do a couple squats.
Couple squats. What you say?
Do a couple squats. Do a little lifting. But after that, I am gonna go to the cafe and get me a cheeseburger.
But you said that you will go to the gym though.
I did.
Okay.
I said go to the gym. I didn't say fix my diet.
You said okay.
I didn't say fix my diet.
Nah, we gotta get these people's opinion. The number of I really want to think, because I agree with the poll, but at the same time, I don't know if people are realistic.
People are not realistic. I think that's why it's some no's.
Yeah. Let me make it clear. Over 125 people voted. So it's like,
I
don't know.
I feel like
I think we need to get some callers in here. 919-579-2444 is the number. I want to hear your opinion on this, because call in because I believe this is fair. This is how society is right now, and we just gotta deal with it. But your opinion is next. Is What's Hot with Shimei Cook. It's What's Hot with Shimei Cook. I'm Shimei Cook. I'm my guest co-host. That's Faith Oates in the building. What's going on, Faith? How you doing?
It's me, Hey, y'all.
It's like Taylor Swift. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Even though I'm never the problem.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right, we got a caller on the line for the hot question of the day. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Kendall Vinci.
Hey, Kendall. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What's your take on this? Do people still make New Year's resolutions?
I feel like people make New Year's resolutions based off of what they see on the media. And I feel like sometimes people forget to really dig down deep, reflect on their lives, and think about what would be most beneficial for them to be a better person.
Fair. So I got a question. Did you make any for yourself?
Yes, of course.
Okay, fair. Okay. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Kendall. Happy New Year.
Of course. Happy New Year, y'all. Love y'all.
I love you too.
Love you too.
I'll see you later.
All right.
No, I agree with Kendall. That's a fair analyzation, fair statement.
Yes, I know. On TikTok, it's trending the 24 in and 24 out.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Okay.
I did. Right now my 24 in. Sometimes you don't know what you really want to do. So
True.
I did go on TikTok sometimes and you have to look at, okay, so what's a good New Year's,
resolution.
Yeah, because I didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah, it's okay.
My New Year's goals this year. And, yeah, like I added learning how to do makeup for real.
Okay.
And I didn't think about that. Like, dang, like I really want to be, in my girly aesthetic this year and try it out. So, yeah, so I get her.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50.
It is a 50-50. And like I said, I think what she said about basing it off the media perspective, that's actually a fair statement because people always want to be like these rich people, what you see on the media, like, oh, what are they doing? Or okay, I'm trying to be like that. Like, be original.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Like people, I see that like people want to be like somebody. That's good that you had like you look up to them, but like you can take what they did and put it into your own twist because like it's this always people always copy off or something. It's not always the first person to do something.
Start your own wave.
Be your own person. Be your own trendsetter because in the end, people are going to say you can't keep copying or mocking somebody for so long because it's going to show.
It's going to show.
And
people are going to point it out.
Exactly, because people don't like BS.
No, for real.
Nah, it really is. I believe when it comes to these type of polls, when it comes to these type of polls, I'm sorry, someone was texting me. When it comes to these type of polls, I feel like people always have a perspective on, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but at the end, like you're lazy. You're sitting in your mom's basement on your mom's couch, not doing nothing.
Ooh. Clock it.
Yeah, it's like
clock it.
And then I think we got another caller on the line. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Jaden.
Hey, Jaden, what's going on? What's your take?
Nothing much.
Do Happy New Year
Can
first
you
of all.
repeat the question for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat the question.
Okay, perfect.
Do people still make New Year's resolutions?
Oh, that is interesting. I think that people have New Year's resolutions, but I think that they lost the meaning of it because everybody wants to post about their resolution.
Yeah, because they're not meant to be publicized.
Right. I feel like your resolution should be for you and what you need to do in your life.
Yes.
There. Well, I'm going to post it. So I feel like we shouldn't even know if people are still doing it or not. I don't know.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Because people always want to post for the gram, post for the social media. And then Faith said a little while ago, when people come say or hold you accountable, say, oh, you didn't do that. They like to, something came up or make excuses.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's
like it should be personal, and then you tell a few people so that you can have that accountability aspect. But I don't know. We shouldn't know.
Yeah, we shouldn't know. Yeah, New Year's resolution should not be publicized. Thank you so much, Jada, for calling in. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. Bye, y'all.
I'll talk to you later. What's the moral of the story, Faith?
Keep that to yourself. If you want to set some goals for yourself, keep it to yourself, because in my opinion, if you let it out and release it, there's so many negativity that can come your way. It's so many people that can talk into your head that's going to probably make you not want to do it or you regret you saying it.
Exactly.
That should be personal. And only let a few know. Only let the people that you know that's going to hold you accountable to make sure you reach those goals.
All right, Faith. Is what's up with Shimei Cook. My quote of the day is next. All right, that's Ski Sexy Red right here on NCC Audio Net. It's what's up with Shimei Cook. Faith, first of all, thank you so much for coming on the show. Faith, listen, before we go, we gotta let everybody know what you do, like your Instagram and everything that you do.
Okay. Well, hi, I am Faith Oates, aka Faith Marie Snaps. If y'all didn't know, I am a photographer in the Raleigh-Durham area. Sometimes to Charlotte, sometimes to Fayetteville. You know, you name it, I'm there. Yeah, I got a couple new projects coming out. I had to take some time away, take a break. But, now I got 3 projects on campus, and I got a traveling tour project that's coming to be announced next Wednesday.
So, good for you, Faith. It major props because Faith went viral over the break, over Thanksgiving break, I think.
Yes.
For making like a tribute to the D9 Greeks on campus. What was it? Yearbook
concept.
Yeah, yearbook concept to all the Greeks, all the D9 fraternity and sororities that are on campus, highlighting the type of organizations that we have on campus, and it went viral. It went on Watch the Yard. It went on HBCU Go or something like that. It went all every black college platform, basically. I'm surprised it wasn't on the Shade Room yet. But
it did touch down on the Shade Room. They reposted it. The Teen Shade Room, they reposted it.
Oh, the Teen Shade. I'm not going to. We want the real Shade Room.
Yeah, we want the real Shade Room.
We don't want the Teen Shade Room.
But it's still Shade Room.
As we digress.
Yes.
But no, I'm really proud of you because Faith, you are very creative. You work with athletics. You work with SGA. You work with a lot of people. She is busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's good. She's not a mass comm student. I'm trying to tell her to be a mass comm student, but that's her business. I digress.
Combing my hair right now.
Invisible
hair, my 42-inch jet black middle part.
Oh my God! But no, as I said before, Faith, you definitely deserve everything coming to you, and I appreciate you coming on the show today. Even though it wasn't your show, you thought it was your show.
It is my show.
No,
and when I do come back,
yeah, you definitely welcome back because this is the last season. So
yes.
This is my last season.
So
last year. So
I will come back, and it's gonna be my show again.
That's just what they say.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
And you could keep that intro as well.
Yes.
Yes.
It's my show.
Yes, not your show. But
okay.
enough of that. It's time for my quote of the day. Yes. Going into the new year, have this in mind. If you don't have haters hating on you, you're not doing something right. Okay? You need people talking about you. You need people saying things like, oh, I don't like this person. I don't like that person. Because if you don't have people talking about you, you ain't doing right.
Clock it.
Okay?
I like that.
That's the goal. That's the vibe all 2024. I thank you guys for listening. Love you for listening. Love you for tuning in. Whatever you may be live on NCCU Audio Net, Spotify, our Apple podcast platforms, YouTube. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. God bless you. Faith, thank you so much for coming back on the show.
Thank you.
And you're welcome back anytime. It's What's Up with Shimei Cook signing off. Bye-bye.